Hey Gemini, how are you guys? I hope you all are well. I am behind the camera just making sure everything is in is in alignment here. All right, I think we're good. Let me fix this microphone. Sorry, not sorry, it happens. Okay, cool. We're good. I don't know if you can see it, so I'll turn it up a little bit. There we go. Okay. So Gemini, this is going to be your love reading. It's a timeless reading, so whenever you see it, you are meant to see it. This can be applied to family, but I'm mostly focusing on romance, relationships. So if you have somebody that you have in mind, start focusing on them. I've already saged, I've pre-shuffled. Everything is calibrated for Gemini right now. So Gemini, who is your person? Start thinking about them. You guys were the 5th most watched video out of the last series I just did. So you are up number 5 on the list. All right, Gemini, let's do this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, so we're going to focus on what does Gemini's person feel about Gemini? What does Gemini's person feel about Gemini? Spontaneous, unexpected, surprise visit. All right, that definitely makes sense for a Gemini. Crushed. Sad, broken, feeling alone, desire, lust, sexual chemistry, and financial support, child alimony, government. Doesn't have to be that. It can just be, worried. Maybe they're worried about. Okay, let me start from the beginning before I get ahead of myself. So you are spontaneous. You may have just popped up in this person's life out of nowhere and they're like, whoa, Gemini's here now. And Geminis there's something that just, so like I'm looking at this balloon, it's like Geminis are colorful, they're vibrant, they're loving, they're smart. And they like to go on adventures. They like to do things spontaneously, unexpected. They're down to ride, And I think that's how this person feels about you, is they see like you're a down-ass person and you're a ride or die. And you popped up in their life unexpectedly. And they may have been caught off guard. They feel sad. They feel like maybe something happened within the situation that left them feeling separated from you. Maybe you came in at a bad time in their life. But something has gone on in this relationship that's made them feel very sad and crushed. They have this intense desire, though. They have this chemistry with you that they just can't seem to break. They can't seem to get themselves away from it. You're like a drug to them. And they really want to touch you, Gemini. They really want to be romantic with you and fill your everything, your body, your soul, just that connection, You brought something into their life that has kind of changed the way that they feel on an energetic level. Financial support. They may be worried about, maybe they have some things going on financially when it comes to their kids, and they're feeling like they don't have enough to give you at the moment. Or maybe they're just worried, maybe they're worried about something that has to do with money. It doesn't have to do with children, but they're worried about money, basically. So let's see what you think about them, Gemini. All right, so focused, locked down, Interview. Okay. Pressure cooker. So Gemini, this is what you're feeling about your person. You're feeling like you're keeping an eye on them. You're very focused on this person and this person alone. It doesn't look like you want anyone else. You may have options and opportunities for other people, but you're focused on this person. And you're really interested in them. They're almost like a mystery to you. And you want to know more. You know, you've come into their life unexpectedly, and you're probably just as surprised too. And so now you're very much interested in the deep down. You want to know this person on a deep, deep level. But you're also feeling locked down, like you can't express yourself. Mental prison, confined. So whatever this person is doing, it's really putting a huge, it's impacting your mind, your soul, and it's making you feel very frustrated. And that's not like, Geminis can't be put in a mental prison. We're very open. I'm a Gemini, if you didn't know that. And as long as like the communication is there, we're good. But once we start feeling like we're locked down because we don't have the answers, or we don't have that communication or whatever it is, or just that equal give and take, we start to we tend to get in our heads, and then we'll just like go away. You know, there's only so much you can put a Gemini through before they just shut the door. So that may be what's kind of going on right now. Interview, talk, conversation, get on the same page. You're desiring for that, which is interesting because desire, see, they're desiring like this physical connection with you and everything, but you're desiring just to have that talk and conversation so that you can be on the same page, so that you can actually open yourself up in a sexual way. You know, Geminis have no problem opening up sexually, but we need that mental stimulation first. We need that open, honest conversation first. Otherwise, you're not going to get shit in the bedroom. You know, you're not going to get that if you're not going to be an open book. Geminis are open books. You know, they have no shame. They take what they are. They know who they are, and they'll tell you. If you ask them questions, they'll tell you. But it feels like your person isn't that way, and you're starting to feel like annoyed. Pressure cooker, rage, ready to explode. Yeah. You cannot hold things back from Geminis. They're intuitive, they're smart, they see patterns. They're not dumb. And when you hold things back from Gemini, they're going to be a pressure cooker. And they're going to get they can be very mean, especially depending on the rest of their chart. You know, they will be brutally honest with you if you make it to where they're not allowed to express themselves, and you kind of put them in the corner. They will come at you with their words, and it's not going to be very nice. All right, let's see. What does your person want to say to you, Gemini? What does your person want to say to you, Gemini? I focused on you instead of my pain. So you came into their life at a time where they probably were not ready for you. And you're a great soul and a great person, and it's not personal. It's just they had a lot going on. I don't trust you, so they may not trust you. There may have been something that happened that made them not trust you. Maybe they're not to be trusted, and so they have that guilty conscience and they don't trust you. I'm sorry. So that's pretty much self-explanatory. Your body language says so much. So they know how much you care about them, Gemini. They can read your body language. They know that you want them too. And I'm sure that's why they have all this desire. And, you know, they're sorry because they can't, it's hard for them to move anywhere because they're going through a lot of pain and they don't know how to express it to you. And it's making you crazy. All you want to know is, should I stay or should I go? You know? All right, what did you want to say to your person? In that moment, I didn't care. So there may have been like a harsh conversation, or you might have said something to them that hurt their feelings, but you really, frankly, didn't give a fuck in that moment, which is what Geminis can be. We have, you know, we're the twins. We have the one that's very sweet and caring, but the other one is ready to cut your throat. And it's really up to the person if they want the loving part of Gemini or do they want the murderer. And I'm not talking about murderer, but I'm just talking about like Geminis can be mean, you know? I know we have a soul connection, so you definitely know that, and you're frustrated because you're not able to be with that person on that level because there's some kind of blockages going on. And it must be really hard, speaking for myself, to know that there's a soul connection and to kind of feel like it's not going to go anywhere, you know. You're not a part of my plan, okay? So maybe once you start to have a conversation with this person, maybe you'll start to realize, like, once they open up that, oh, okay, you know, I guess you're not a part of my plan. You know, maybe they're going to tell you they don't want anything to do with you, or you guys aren't supposed to be together. And you're like, all right, well, you know, that's where you can, during this interview, that's where you can determine whether, you know, you guys are a part of each other's path or not. And that's where that interview comes in. It's like, do I really want you? Or don't I? I don't know, because something's been halted, you know? And so you're just kind of like you're probably just like, I don't know where I stand. So I'm going to just start accepting the fact that we're not supposed to be together. I forgive you. So no matter what happens within this, I think you're going to forgive this person. Maybe because you realize that they are in a lot of pain and maybe they don't trust you, but you know they're sorry. And you're going to take the high road. And, you know, if they do end up telling you, like, I don't want this, or maybe you come to terms with you not wanting this, you're forgiving this situation. You know, like, you can't force connections. You can't force people to want you. And when you're able to be mature enough to just forgive the whole situation and see it for what it was, then it's so much easier, you know, to just move on without any hurt, without any karma, without any feeling guilty or anything like that. All right, so now we're going to pull some tarot. So this is for Gemini. What is their person? What's their person thinking about Gemini? What's going on with this pain that they're holding on to? And, you know, maybe why... Yeah, let's see what this says. Page of Cups. So there's like... They definitely wanted something very fresh with you with the Page of Cups. They definitely saw you as like this potential of love. And when you came into their life, it was super unexpected. And they saw that they had a lot of love for you. Nine of Cups, again, like they feel fulfilled when they're around you. They feel that you are abundant in all ways. And wow, look at all these good cards. So they feel very highly of you. So definitely know that they have a lot of respect for you. They see you as someone who is chill, who is able to stack their coins, who is able to be loving and caring, who has a nice house, who keeps everything cozy for people, and abundant. I don't trust you. So Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor, and Four of Swords. So I think that they have their own inner burdens going on. They're being stubborn within it. They know that they care about you and what you're worth, but they care about their money more. They're focused on their money more. And they're being very stubborn on it, and they're trying to have balance within their mind and have focus on what they feel matters most. I'm sorry. They're sorry to the Empress. So you're an Empress. You could be a male or a female, but the Empress is a very, that's what you want in your life if you want a stable commitment with somebody and a happy life, you know? And they're caregivers. They take care of their loved ones. They'll give you the shirt off their back. That's how they feel about you. Like, they know what you have to offer, and they're really sorry for hurting you. They want to come in with love toward you. They want you to know that they do care about you very much. And they do want to come in. Something's holding them back, but they're fighting it. I feel like they're fighting it. But they do want to come in with some kind of communication. It's going to be a slow and steady communication, but they will come in with some communication for you. And that's all you're asking for. Your body language says so much. They're confused. They have a lot going on, and they're slowly starting to see. They're starting to make sense of certain things, or they're starting to not let their mind control them. They're ready to walk away from these mental blockages, is what I'm feeling off this card. Like, they just want to get out of their head. They have illusions going on within their mind. They could have secrets as well. They might have some secrets that they feel guilty about, and they're just ready to let those things go. They don't want to carry these secrets anymore. But it could also be illusions. They're ready to let illusions go. Whatever's been holding them back from you, the Empress. Where's the Empress? If they're ready to let go of these illusions that are keeping them away from you. And I don't know if they're going to do it. We'll see. Yeah, they're hoarding onto, they're having a hard time letting things go. It might be just like they don't want to share their money or something. Maybe they're afraid you're going to take them for their money. Or maybe they're just really working on their money right now. But all of that worry and hoarding onto the money is like causing these illusions, is making them not see what's right in front of their face, which is you. All right, we're going to see how you feel about your person, Gemini. Let's get a few shuffles in here. What does Gemini feel about their person? Oh, God. I didn't care. Sorry, in that moment, I didn't care. The Tower. You were like not caring. You were like, if you said something to this person in this moment of time that may have hurt them, and now they can't let it go, which they should, because whatever, like, they're the one that caused that anyway. But you feel toward them that they're going through a tower moment. And you possibly may be going through a tower moment too. Like there are this deceptive energy that you're starting to see through now. And you're ready, you're willing to let this go. Just the whole thing. You're ready to let it go. Like, it's like, all right, this divine intervention may be showing you that this isn't the right relationship. Or it could be that you're seeing through their illusions. You're seeing what's going on, and you're just watching this tower moment happen. And you're just sitting back with your coffee and just watching it happen. Yeah, see? Judgment. You're watching judgment happen to this person. This is so crazy if you only knew my life. Wow. I'm at a point where I just have to laugh because, anyway, if you only fucking knew, okay? That's all I can say. But judgment, you know that this tower is happening to them because they are having judgment put onto them. And they know it too. And they can't hide, they can't hide from the spirit, the universe's wrath. Like they have to reap what they sow now. They ran from the Empress. Everything that they wanted was right here. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and Page of Cups. Like everything, you were spontaneous in their life. You came as a gift, and they were in their head, dealing with other stuff, focusing on other things, focusing on their illusions, holding on to things that don't matter, and left you over here. And now they're getting judgment. They're getting the tower. Nine of Wands. You have you built a wall now. You are this, and your wall is that, and your person is down on the cliff down here, trying to climb up to you, and you're like, yeah, well, once you get here, how are you going to get past my walls? Like, I feel like it's like they're the ones that came and put the wands in the ground, and then they climbed back down the mountain, and then you went on top of the mountain and you're looking down going, what just happened? Like, why did you just build these walls for me to protect me, and now you're what? Wow. I know now we have a soul connection. King of Swords. So there's that communication again. Like you're really wishing for that communication so that you can open yourself up. You can open your soul up to show how much love you have to give. But you can't. This person isn't letting you, and so you're like in this prison. You're locked down to the soul connection because they built walls and barriers on your behalf. This could also be divine intervention too. Maybe your person had to go through all this to see what they have here. But, or maybe spirit built this wall for you. They said, no, this person has judgment. They have things to realize. And then maybe you can take out these, because that's just a little, you can literally pull those out of the ground and there's no more wall, right? But it was put for you from spirit to protect you, because this person needs to figure out what the fuck they're about to lose. God, these readings are always so on point. It's crazy. Okay. So you want this communication, but you want it with the king. You don't want it with a page. You want it with the king. You want to have that communication with somebody, and so that you can start finally either separating yourself from this person and move on to somebody who cares about them, who actually wants to connect on a soul level, or so that you guys can move forward. You just see? Queen of Swords. Gemini, you're the Queen of Swords. And you just want somebody who can match you. The King of Swords. You just are waiting for that, either that communication from this King of Swords. This could be another person coming in too, you know? You're waiting for a King of Swords. You need to have that match. And you're sitting there waiting. And again, you know, like what this card says is, in that moment, I didn't care. Well, the Queen of Swords doesn't care either. When she has something to say, she's going to say it. And she's not going to care. Like, she speaks the truth. Yeah, she might have been mad in the moment, and she might have been trying to hurt your feelings, but it doesn't mean she didn't mean what she said. The Hermit. Just waiting patiently, you are, for some kind of communication. Just waiting patiently, but you're also learning in that silence what you don't want to deal with anymore. You are not a part of my plan. 1111. Number 4. So it's like there could be, it could go either way, you know. You may be the one to make the decision. You may be the one to be like, I'm done. You know, or Spirit may be the one to say, you're done. You're done. This person couldn't come correct with a conversation that you really needed. They didn't match you. And you're having patience, trying to, you know, trying to get that passion. But you're starting to realize that, maybe they aren't a part of my plan. You waited patiently, but it's been such hard work. It's been such hard work, this whole relationship, and it's starting to feel like a burden. And your patience is wearing thin. And you're seeing the light. So I feel like you are moving on. You're trying to hold on. You are having patience. You are being quiet and just observing. But you're learning within that patience. You're learning within that stillness and being alone. You're learning that this has been very heavy on you and a burden. And if this person doesn't like shape up, they got to ship out. I forgive you. King of Pentacles. Yeah. I think that you're coming into your power. And you know that you care about this person very much, but you love yourself more. And it looks like you're going to start having some blessings coming your way. For all the patience and the hard work you've put into this or whatever, you're going to start being rewarded in a material way. Maybe you'll go on a trip or something. Maybe you'll get a new job, or you'll start making money with something that you really like. But in the meantime, you're feeling like you're just pushed against a wall and there's nowhere else for you to go. And but you're getting it. You're starting to have realizations here. You know what you want. You know what you want. I didn't pull a third one for that. Should I pull a third one? Yeah, cooperation. You just want cooperation from this person and have equal give and take. And you've been feeling like there hasn't been. And this person does care about you, but they got some stuff to work out, you know? All right, I'm going to quickly do this. I don't know if this is going to shut off on me. Let me just pull a couple of these. Harness your mystic power. You know what's going on. Trust your intuition. Unleash the wild within. Be careless and free within that. Like, express yourself. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. Go on a trip. Trust your talents in changing times. Things are going to start happening for you. You're going to start really becoming abundant, Gemini.